It all started out like this, though. So clearly, Kendrick threw the first shot. Or, well, technically, he didn't really throw the first shot. He was like more responding to the subliminals that, Drake was throwing at him on first person shooter. And I guess you can include Cole in that shit too. Just like friendly jabbing, friendly subliminals. And then Kendrick came back and responded with the fuck the big three, But I hate how people are only saying that, oh, that's like the only line, fuck the big three, it's just big me. Nigga, he also said for all your dogs getting buried, that's a kid with all these nines. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. Like, nigga, are y'all not listening? Are y'all not breaking down fucking words? Like, words have meaning. Do y'all not read lyrics? Niggas talking about some, it's just big me. That's the only punchline. Y'all niggas are stupid. Dumb as fuck. Idiots. Smooth brain. No brain. Like, stop speaking. Stop including y'all opinion on shit when y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all speaking on. Like, shut up. Like, damn, because niggas love speaking on shit with, like, such matter of fact. Like, they confirm and they know all this shit that I'm saying is just, 100% true with no doubts. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't even know how to analyze freaking rap lyrics correctly. Shut up. I digress. So, yeah, and then, J. Cole, he did his response with the 7-minute drill type shit, and then he ended up taking it back. I'm not gonna deep dive into that. I'm gonna deep dive that after I judge the Drake one. Drake is the one that he mainly has beef with. Drake is the one that he actually has an issue with in real life. If these niggas, not specifically them two, but if them and their crew were to cross paths with each other, whether it would be an airport, a restaurant, a club, a mall, I don't know, wherever these two niggas would be caught together, some shit, some industry event shit, I don't know. I promise you, there's gonna be an altercation. There's going to be something that happens. And I'm saying that now. Hold the fuck up. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just like, yo, there's gonna be some type of altercation, either with one of Drake's crew. I mean, either one of Drake's boys from his crew and one of Kendrick's boys from his crew. I know they might not get into a fist fight themselves specifically, but the niggas that they got with them, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And people talking about some, this shit just rap. They just keeping it bars. It's just music. It's not gonna go into that kind of shit. Even Joe was talking like, Joe, this one. The one talking last episode, not, I think it was the one before that. Kendrick ain't like that. Kendrick Kendrick is a rapper. He is from, I'm just like, yo. Like, I love when people speak on niggas and don't know none of their history, how they grew up, what neighborhoods they grew up with, what people that they got ties with. Like, I understand what you was talking about Drake like that, because his come up was, like, a lot more documented. But Kendrick was born and raised in Compton, California, bro. Like, my dude. Maybe he himself ain't probably on that kind of timing, but he's definitely connected or has ties with niggas that are on that timing and that love him very much and that care about him very much. That's all I'm saying. That's how I feel about fucking Kendrick Lamar and shit like that, right? Drake, you can say anything you want about Drake and stuff like that, because like I said, his come up was a lot more documented with the Grassy, him being an actor and stuff like that, coming from Canada, etc., etc. And it's like, okay, really think about it though. You're an actor, but you've always been a hip hop fan. You always been a fan of hip hop, historian, all that kind of shit. I've always been a fan of the greats. I've always been a fan of the GOATs. I'd study them and all that kind of shit. Now you want to get into music. You want to be a rapper yourself. This is something that you probably dreamt of doing all your life growing up. Now you're put in a place where you can actually pursue that. I start doing it. He's doing the singing and rapping shit, the love songs. Because remember, at first, his main audience was women because the kind of music that he was dropping. Type shit. Yo, what's up, Mia? So yeah, so it's like the kind of music that he was dropping. It was mainly women that fucked with Drake at first. You know what I'm saying? That was like his majority fan base coming up. And then it started switching over, especially when he signed to Young Money. He started aligning himself with Drake. He started seeing himself with Drake and all these other rappers. And not just Lil Wayne. He also started collabing with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? He started to build his street cred. That's what you're supposed to do if, nigga, I'm a light-skinned boy. I'm a light-skinned Jewish boy from Canada. who moved out here, got involved in a TV show, and now I'm pursuing my dreams of trying to become a rapper. And obviously not just any rapper. I know the kind of raps that I listen to. I know the kind of raps that I grew up off of, and I know the kind of raps that I fuck with personally. So that's the kind of shit that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be rapping about that. Especially if I want to be taken seriously as a rapper, there's certain things that I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain things about me have to fit the fucking part. Like, dude, the dude was an actor. Like, he knows how to research his role. Like, I'm just saying. Like, what do you expect the nigga to do? Like, he wants respect in the rap game, and he actually wants to be taken seriously as a rapper. So it's just like, and based it on the kind of raps that he grew up listening to, that he was inspired by. And let me get this straight. I am not a Drake fan. I'm just a person who thinks with logic. I'm a person who thinks with logic. I'm somebody who has a brain. You feel me? So I don't just go off shit that I hear other people say. Got your streams in my recommendation, so I thought, why don't I join? And I really do appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You just being here is enough. You feel me? Just watching me, not watching me, just listening to me yap, and as I do my reactions as well. You know what I mean? Just you being here, your presence, more than enough, and I really do appreciate it. And anybody that joined it on the TikTok, come to, you know, slide over to the Twitch. That's who I really need you for real. Come join us in the reactions and stuff like that. I'm getting hot. I can't do this. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Getting hot, bro. So yeah, based off all that explanation that I did with Drake, it's just like, yo, bro, obviously he's gonna be portraying himself a certain way if he wants to be taken seriously as a rapper. Come the fuck on. Like, come the fuck on. By the way, you gotta follow for me. Oh, word. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, Mia. Hopefully I see you more often, more in the future. No pressure. No pressure. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty random ass streamer. I'm not that consistent. I'm trying to be more consistent. Do what you want with that information. I'm gonna keep on yapping. What else? Oh yeah. So J. Cole, he fed into it. He dropped the 7-minute drill, which was a diss to Kendrick and stuff like that, coming at him. And if I look real tired, I'm not gonna lie, I literally just woke up from like a nap type shit. So excuse the bags. I usually look better than this. Get over it. We all don't look great every single day. I'm gonna go back to yapping. So boom, he drops the 7-minute drill, and it was a good song. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good song. And I also watched Dante's reaction to it, and he fucked with it, and I fucked with it too. It was a good album, and it was a good song. But I do understand what people are saying, where it's like they heard the tone in his voice, like he wasn't really in it for real. Like he didn't mean the things that he said. And then he ends up going on stage and apologizing for the song and ends up taking it off streaming services, right? Streaming services. Platforms. He pulls it from the platforms. And then mad people was just like, yo, J. Cole's the worst thing to ever happen to hip-hop. Yo, what the fuck? Alert box. Dude. Hold on. Okay. So yeah. Niggas just like, yo, J. Cole's the worst fucking thing that happened to hip-hop. He a bitch. He this and that. I'm like, yo. Like, damn, the nigga a father. Like, relax. He's like, yo, he the worst thing that happened to hip-hop. He a pussy. He a bitch. Just calling the man out his name. Like, bro, I'm just like, yo, it ain't that serious. Oh, you was in my kick, too. Oh, shit. I apologize for not seeing those. I apologize for not seeing those. They usually pop up on my screen in front of me, so I don't have to keep going back and forth like this. Yeah, sure. By the way, when did you start doing streams? I'm not gonna lie, I started doing streams like sometime last year. So yeah, I just haven't stayed really like too consistent for real, cause like, you know, the mental battles and like, you know, real life shit interfering and just straight up not really knowing what I want to do with my life type shit. So it's just like I'm really just trying to find my path and find my way to success, and that's really what I'm just trying to do. And it's like, yeah, it's a hard battle. It's hard, you know, getting up and dragging myself out of bed every morning, just not knowing what I want to do with my life, like feeling like I'm just stuck every single day. But honestly, as long as you find something that you find just a little bit enjoyment in doing, focus on that and try to grow it as much as you could, because that's really like Because if you really think about it, that's the only real piece that you got for real. So nurture it, take care of it, and work your very hardest at whatever that specific thing is. Grow it, see if you can monetize it, and in the meantime, you know, have some little side job on the side to support it. That's pretty much it though. Yeah, it was sometime last year, like around June, July. That's when I started doing this. And you know, here we are today. Yeah. So yeah, and he did the song, he did the 7-minute drill, dropped it and everything and stuff like that. So, and then he apologized for it. He got on stage, he apologized for it, said that he shouldn't have done that, etc., etc. And then everybody's just on his dick now. Like, J. Cole's the worst thing that happened in hip-hop. Fuck J. Cole, he a pussy, this and that and the third. I'm just like, yo, as a fan of hip-hop, even I wasn't looking at him like that. Yes, I was disappointed because I know J. Cole can go. I know J. Cole don't fuck around when it comes to the bars. I know that. When it comes to the penmanship, I know J. Cole don't fuck around. So yes, as a fan of hip-hop, I was disappointed. I was like, damn, like I really want to see J. Cole like get in the mix with some niggas. But taking a step back and really looking and listening to his explanation, he's like, yo, after doing that and feeding into that kind of energy, looking back, he was just like, nah, that didn't really like fit too good with my spirit. For the past 2 days, I've been getting a whole bunch of people blowing up my phone, calls, text messages. It's wartime. Let's get it. Let's get to it. Da da da. You gotta respond. And he was like, that just made me realize how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. And I'm just like, yo, this man is not trying to sacrifice his peace or state of mind for y'all entertainment for nothing. So it's like, yes, y'all can say, oh, well, I have no problem with that. It's just the simple fact that he dropped the song. Okay, he a grown-ass man who makes his own grown-ass choices. He dropped the song, fed into some shit, and look, he even explained it on stage. Because as a man, as an adult, I can see where the fuck the nigga coming from. As a fan of hip-hop, I can be disappointed, yes. But shitting on the nigga, I'm not gonna do that. Shitting on the nigga, saying he's the worst thing that ever happened to hip-hop, I'm not gonna do that. Saying he a pussy, he a bitch, I'm not doing that. Like, shit, am I a dick rider for that? Go ahead, call me whatever. But at the end of the day, though, you're sitting in your room being a fat piece of shit, and all you can do is just hate on other niggas that's actually pursuing and achieving and being successful in what they wanted to do. So at the end of the day, sit in your dark room and be a bitch. So anyways, am I really supposed to shit on another man for acknowledging and addressing something that he shouldn't have fed into, but did anyway? And acknowledging that and saying, you know what, I fed into some shit, and in hindsight, looking back, I shouldn't have done that. It was just in the moment kind of thing. Shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that shit didn't fit right with my spirit, and I've been realizing how good I've been sleeping, so I don't want to really sacrifice that for anything. So it's like, hey, I'm not going to shit on the man for acknowledging and addressing a misstep, like feeding into some shit that looking back at, I shouldn't have never done, and seeing how he took the opportunity to correct it in the best way he saw fit for himself and his spirit. Nigga, fuck you niggas. Let me go drop these songs, ride my bike, and take care of my family. Like, bro, and you think J. Cole gives a fuck about what y'all saying to him on social media? On social fucking media? J. Cole? Nigga. Like, come the fuck on. That nigga is probably somewhere around New York City just riding his bike. Chilling. Unbothered. I'm just saying. So yes, as a hip-hop fan, I can definitely be disappointed. I wanted to see you spar. I wanted to see you get in there. Really show these niggas. But then I realized dissing each other on a song, multiple songs, that's not the only way to measure who's the better rapper. We can both get on the same song. Get on the same beat. Put on a fire beat and freestyle for 10 minutes straight. Who got better bars? We could do a collab album. We could do a mixtape. I'm just saying. Because niggas is over here talking about, oh, dissing each other is the only way or it's the best way to find out who's the better rapper. Last time I checked, I don't see none of you niggas having any battle rapper in your top 5 rappers of all time. Last time I fucking remember, you niggas don't have any battle rapper in your top 10 rappers of all time. That's all I'm saying. No battle rapper y'all have in y'all top 5 or any top 10. Y'all don't think any battle rapper or any of the top battle rappers like I think his name was the Prodigies, the who's that other nigga? The Conceiteds, but that other nigga. The Hitman Hollers. Like, bro, y'all don't consider them the best rappers of all fucking time. Even the GOATs, the OGs, the niggas that was really doing the battle rapping shit for real. Y'all don't consider them niggas the best rappers in anything. The fuck? Y'all don't, like, what? So shut the fuck up. So, dissing each other on songs isn't the only way to show who's the better rapper. I'ma repeat. They can get on the same song. They can do a collab album. They can put on a random beat and freestyle for 10 minutes. Like, there isn't just only one way to find out who's the better rapper. Niggas acting like dissing each other and shitting on each other and putting out personal shit about each other is the only fucking way to do it. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. So yeah, I think that's all I have today say about the current situation. I love the Drake and Kendrick back and forth right now. I fully support it because, like I said, these niggas actually have issues with each other in real life, not on this social media shit. They actually have issues with each other in real life. Double check. So yeah, these niggas actually have animosity to each other in real life. So it's just like, yo, dude, like, obviously these disses are they're gonna pack a punch. They're gonna fucking pack a punch. J. Cole, he's not really on. He's like, nah, I'm not really on no personal shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here to talk about no. Nope. I bet. I didn't even see the first message. Be right back. Drugs are here.